Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Rainer, and this is Rainier Books. A single review. I haven't done that for a while now, but now it is time to do it again. And I want to give you a single review on the novel Notes on an Execution by Danya Kukafka. This was published in 2022 by William Morris, and this novel is the winner of the Edgar Award 2023 for Best Thriller of the Year. And that I can tell you, it is a well-deserved winner. I looked at almost all of the novels. It is a literary fiction thriller at its best. What is it about? It's about, of course, an execution, because in the very beginning of the book we meet Ansel Packer. Ansel Packer is also called the girly killer by the media, and he has killed 3+1 women in his life. And he is sitting on death row. He's about to be executed in 12 hours from where when we start the novel. And we have this one string here in the novel, one thread of the novel, where we always learn 12 hours, 10 hours, 8 hours before the execution, what happens on death row. But also, and more importantly, we meet a lot of people whose lives have been implicated or influenced by Ansel Packer. And it starts with his mother, Lavender, many years ago when Ansel was a little boy. It continues with a girl called Safi, who meets Ansel when he is a young boy, 10, 11 years old, and who becomes a police detective later on, and actually the one who will bring down Ansel Packer, the girly killer. We also meet Hazel, who is the sister of the sister of one of the victims, and these women are all impacted by the crimes that Ansel Packer has committed. There's a huge fascination for serial killers. You have a lot of serial killer novels, you have a lot of serial killer movies. Think about The Silence of the Lambs, just for one example. We have a lot of television shows, Netflix series, HBO series about serial killers, even about real ones, like Jeffrey Dahmer, for example. And people are fascinated by these men for some reason. And I think that Danya Kukafka does a very good job in sort of demythologizing, is that correct? Serial killers, because Notes on an Execution gives us a serial killer who's not at all interesting, who's not at all special, who's not at all different. He suffers from a very, very bad childhood, apparently, but he's a very boring, under average intelligent man who becomes a very violent person already in his childhood. And this is a great novel because it shows the characters who are implicated and about their sufferings from getting close to Ansel Packer, but it also is a novel about the sort of de-romanticizing of serial killers. It is also a novel about death penalty and about also taking a stand against death penalty, because death penalty doesn't prove anything, it doesn't solve anything. This is a great novel of literary fiction. As I said, it's a character-driven novel. The characters who drive this novel are the women who are sort of telling the story of Ansel Packer, who have touched his life, who have sort of become a part of his life, and who can't get rid of them anymore. We're moving slowly towards the execution in this book. We also move slowly to the arrest of Ansel Packer in this book. And this is very special. It is a special way in which Danya Kukafka tells her story. It is very intelligently written. It is a very strong character description that we meet in this book, and it really is a thriller that sticks out from the enormous mass of thrillers. So Notes on an Execution, if you read thrillers, I don't know even if this is a thriller. I wouldn't call it a thriller. I would call it a literary fiction work about somebody who is a serial killer, and about victims of him, and about other people who have sort of met him on his way. So this is a novel, not a thriller, but it is a deserved winner because it was nominated for the Edgar Award 2023. It is also a very deserved winner in that line. So read this if you can get your hands on it, and I see you soon in another beautiful and amazing video on this wonderful channel. Bye.